Mr. Bush announced today that he is coming to New York to see things firsthand.
The president will be in New York tomorrow. Now that's where we begin our team coverage tonight with Channel 3's Kim Fettig. Kim?
Alan, Denise, this was perhaps one of the most emotional days here in the streets of Manhattan. This was the day that many families of the missing arrived in the city for the first time to begin the long process of registering their loved ones on a missing persons list, most of them clutching these missing persons posters, wanting anyone who's seen them to possibly give them a call. Of course, many of them still holding on to hope. It has been a heart-wrenching almost 60 hours now since that first plane hit the tower.
This is my cousin, Jim Greenleaf.
This is my brother-in-law, Randy Scott.
This is my son, Mark Zeppelin.
A scene played out on every corner of Manhattan. Parents, husbands, wives, desperately wandering the streets with only a picture and hope.
I filled out my forms, gave them information.
The Lexington Street Armory, now a processing center for the thousands still missing. The line around the block, and once inside,
They give you these numbers. You're sitting at the phone, dialing and dialing and dialing. Busy, 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 busy.
and families forced to recall every detail possible about their loved ones.
Clothes, earrings, eyeglasses, everything.
She's got blonde, long hair, real skinny, about 105 pounds.
She got extensions, she got braids in her hair, she got braids, she got long braids.
Many have made the difficult journey from Connecticut. Jim Greenleaf's family from Waterford.
860-442-2858. Any information, please call them.
Robert Higley's family from Danbury.
He called us after the first plane hit. He was in the second building.
And Randy Scott with a wife and young children in Stamford.
Myself and most of the men in the family are preparing for the worst.
With each picture, a dream and a plan, now up in the air.
His wife is 8 months pregnant, and we're really just trying to find him.
It's my fiance. We're just hoping and keeping hope alive.
As we stand on the corners with the camera and the microphone like we have done for the past couple of days, these families literally come and mob us. They want us to have these pictures. They think that possibly we can do something for them. It's a very, very difficult time. They're reaching out to anyone, especially if you have a camera in your hand, thinking that maybe more people will see these pictures. The one thing I can say is today in that long line of people circling around the armory, when they found out that 5 firefighters have been pulled out alive, they did let out a brief cheer at that point. So hope is still alive here in Manhattan. Alan, Denise, back to you.
Oh, Kim Fettig, we can't even imagine the anguish down there.
It's been really difficult because the family members, when they do approach you, they all tell you something about their family. In fact, these two, Sean and Christopher, they're best friends. They like to travel together. They work at the World Trade Center. A lot of them, it seems like from these pictures, maybe go out together after work, something a lot of us can relate to, you know, even in our own community. I know it's been difficult for the entire news crew as we sit together like a family in the truck. It's a hard scene, Denise.
And it's a difficult assignment as a reporter because I know you do care, and it's a very difficult thing to want to help someone and not be able to have the answers for them. Channel 3's Kim Fettig, live in Manhattan. We'll check back in with you later.
You can imagine the desperation and the frustration of family members just not knowing, and the agony of waiting and hoping against